These are my self-harm scars.
And on this day, March 6th, I had a terrible day at school. I had been, as usual, pinned down at recess. Someone ripped the earbuds out of my ears. Someone, spit on me in the hallway. And I was just, in math class, someone was, throwing papers at me. All the time in math class, people would mess with me. Because math class was, the class that we could just, be crazy in. So people would, throw papers at me. And I was, a little scene kid back then. So I was even weirder. They were, throwing papers at me, throwing desks, chairs. I got, pushed out of a chair that day in math class, and I was just I am done. So at 1:45 a.m., approximately, I got up, and I was like, I'm done. And I had cut up my arms really bad for the first time, and it was, all over. And I remember, blood going down my arm like that. And I had taken 4 or 5 or 6, I don't really remember the approximate amount, of my antidepressants, because I was on antidepressants. And I wrote a 6-page suicide note telling my family why I was doing it, who were the reasons why, and who I was gonna miss, and thank you to all the people who were there, but it just wasn't enough. So I had done that, and then I listened to Knives and Pens acoustic by the band Black Veil Brides, and I realized, oh my god, this isn't life, and I need to live it like it is life, and that's how it's meant to be lived. So I ended up, I started, fading, and I crawled to my mom's bed, and I passed out, so I could see her face one more time before I died, because I thought I was going to. I woke up the next morning and was like, what in the hell? So I went to school. My mom didn't even see the cuts on my arms because I had, covered them. I went to school like nothing happened. And by, 6th period, I had started feeling suicidal again. And people were, throwing stuff at me. And, I got a desk thrown at me. So I was like, you know what? And I walked out of the classroom. And I was like, I'm fucking done. I hate you all. Bam! Walked out, went to gym class. Went in the locker room, had a breakdown, all the girls are crying, and I was like, put those tears back in your fucking eyes. You have no right to cry. I got so upset because they were crying. And I was like, do you cry yourself to sleep at night? Do you cut yourself? Do you want to die every 5 seconds? No! And I'm just, crying and shaking. The nurse had to come in, had to take me. And I had told her what happened. She had to call my mom, the guidance counselor. And I wasn't really a fan of the guidance counselor. She told me when I was jumped it was my fault. So, obviously, I'm not going to be a fan of her. And, I had to be sent to the hospital so they, knew I was sane. I'm grateful that I had an experience like that because I could tell you guys. So, hi, world. I'm Bella Valdes, and I want you to realize that I'm not broken. So, all you people out there who feel like you're nothing in life, and people tell you that, they are so wrong, and I promise you that. I promise you that all of you are going to be something, because look at me. If you saw me 2 years ago, and then you saw me now, you'd be like, that's the same person? Whoa, man. I was such a depressive mess. And yes, there are times when I still feel suicidal, and yes, I do get anxiety attacks, and I have depression, and I have all these disorders, but it doesn't matter because I'm successful in life, and those people who mess with me aren't shit. I promise you, this is coming from a girl. I didn't even go into full detail with my story because I didn't want this to be 30 minutes, but this is coming from someone who has been through a lot and who experienced a lot, and I thought I was going to be nothing in life. And now I'm in the honor society. I'm a straight A student. I am liked by people. I have friends. I go out. I have fun. And I don't need to harm myself as a resort to feeling like I'm nothing and then treating myself like I'm nothing. I seriously thought that I would be dead. And I thought that I wasn't going to be anything and nobody would miss me, but so many people would miss you if you're gone, and you don't even realize it until you're dead. Like, life isn't a dress rehearsal. This is the motherfucking show. So you better get to stepping, because you just have to live it to the fullest. I'm such a happier person than I was 2 years ago. It's not even funny how much I've changed and grown as a person. So if you think that because you've tried to kill yourself, or you felt suicidal, or you've self-harmed, that makes you a bad person, it actually gives you an advantage in life, because you have something to you that is going to be a great book one day. And that's just how I think of it. I think of all the stuff that's happened to me as chapters in a book that I'm writing. So live life to the fullest, and don't let other people's opinions about you, like, irritate you. Because those people don't matter. And I promise that you will be unforgettable. And you are loved by people. There are 7 billion people in this world, and at least 7 people love you. Who you don't even know. 7 people love you. And if you think, oh, my parents hate me, they probably treat you that way because they don't understand you. Or if you think, oh, I have no friends, then screw people in school. You don't even need to talk to people in school. Honestly, friends in school do not mean anything unless you hang out with them outside of school. Otherwise, they're just acquaintances. They're just people that you know. And if you get judged by people in school, then obviously the people who judge you are jealous of you. And I know that's what we hear a lot as kids, and oh, they're just jealous. No, like, they're like legit jealous. I'm telling you, if you are one of the people who used to bully me, by the way, mounting from school, shout out to Kershaw. If you are one of the people who used to bully me, look at me. Look at me now. Where are you? You're sitting there, and you're feeling embarrassed because I just called you out on your shit. I promise you that you didn't break me. I am unbreakable, and I am unforgettable. And you're just another plain face. So whoever is watching this video, and whoever feels suicidal in their life, or feels like they just want to give up, remember these 2 things. Remember this quote, okay? Made this up myself. You should rather be a sunflower in a garden of dead roses than another rose. And what that means is, it's better to be different than to be just honest. Being different is the shit. Like, I love it so much. Like, where's my hat? I love my hat, okay? I love being different. I love being fun. I love being called that one chick with, like, the nose ring, or that one chick who always wears the hat. I love it. Like, it just makes my day, because it just lets me know that I'll never be like anyone else. And I'll be even more unique. So, please, if you guys ever need to talk, I am here, and I am someone who you can definitely go to. And life is valuable, and it's a precious, precious thing. So let's all make it something that we can remember and that we will cherish. Because if we just live on negativity and we just focus on all the shit that we go through, we're just going to be like that for the rest of our lives. And who wants their lives? Like, no, I'd rather look at everything positively. I look at everything I go through as something positive, because I went through so much negative stuff. But I can smile. Like, I love just thinking positively. And a lot of people think that it's hard to do that, but honestly, just look at everything as a miracle. It is a miracle that I am alive, because of all the things I went through. I honestly thought I wouldn't be, and hi. It's a miracle that I got jumped, because I feel special enough that 2 people had to take time out of their day to do that. You feel me? So you just have to think of everything positively. And I know I'm talking a lot, and this was a very long video, but please share this with anyone who you think it will help in any way, and just be aware that everyone has emotions. So please, it's going to be something in life. And yeah, that's all I have for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and remember that I love you all, and you are loved by someone. So have a nice day / weekend. I will see you guys next week. Bye, Felicia.